LPT Increase your charisma with better compliments in under 60 seconds. When complimenting, most people say, "I like your jacket." Instead, consider saying, "You look great in that jacket." The reason is simple. In the first case, you are making the compliment about you and an object you like. In the second case, the compliment is about them, and takes the focus off you and off the object itself. This is entirely dependent on your familiarity, comfort, and intimacy with a person. Someone that is a stranger would be "I love your jacket." Someone that's more comfortable with you would be "That jacket looks great on you." Even more intimate, "You look great in that jacket." Each level can be perceived as slightly more flirtatious as well. Men. Giving compliments on a woman's appearance is risky unless you know them very, very well, and never do this at work. Where did you learn this? I don't want to be complimented by friends. I want my new jacket noticed. Even better, compliment them for something they put effort into or compliment qualities of that person you enjoy. Complimenting people on appearance is not a safe bet and might come off as creepy if you're a dude doing it to a woman. Nope. That's terrible advice unless you're tight strangers or acquaintances. Complimenting bodies is almost always a bad idea. Nope. You would actually want to say "That jacket looks great on you." If you say "You look great in that jacket," you're implying that they look good because of the jacket, whereas the other way, you're implying that the jacket only looks good because she's wearing it. Personally, I'd rather hear "Your fashion sense is great" or "That jacket looks great" more than any variation of "You look great," because I get a sense of dread whenever I think someone might be hitting on me. It feels like a flight or fight response based on weird escalations I've had in the past. I understand that part of me might very well be broken. Also, I'm sure many other people have that part broken, too. This is actually the difference between complimenting and flirting. One of the nice things about being an older, mostly invisible woman is that you can compliment people, and the vast majority of them easily take it in the spirit in which it was meant. Nope. Complimenting a jacket is complimenting a choice that someone made, while complimenting how someone looks is complimenting a thing they have no control over. You have good taste in jackets. That jacket can make even you look good. I covet your jacket. Give it to me. Versus, I admire and wish I could replicate your appearance just by copying your clothing. But I know better. Pro tip: refrain from commenting on the appearance of other people. Is the 2 to charisma or more? Your tits look great in that sweater hasn't worked for me yet, but I'll keep trying. Thanks op. Lol. 1 word hour. HR will not be happy with you. Sexual harassment tips. Why not just a subjective cool jacket? This is horrible advice. "You look great in that jacket" can be taken as an insult, meaning you don't look great normally, but that jacket improves your look. It is very shallow. The improved option you gave would be highly inappropriate in almost any case unless you know the individual personally and are quite close. It is really improper to be offering your opinions on someone's looks. Men, please do the opposite of this advice when complimenting women you aren't close with. A friend of mine bought a convertible BMW. It was a little out of character for him, but he absolutely loves that car and driving that car. It makes me happy to see him happy too. So one day we were walking into work together and I said, "That car looks great on you." He was beaming with pride, took a second to think about it, and replied, "You're right. It does." That happy moment made both of our day. For men, this is the opposite of a LPT 100. Hold for a call from the HR department. This sounds like sexual harassment waiting to happen, especially at a workplace. Increase your creepiness in under 60 seconds. You look great with those tits. That jacket looks great on you, but it'd look better on the floor of my bedroom. Yeah, as a guy, I think this is a one-way trip to our. Your jacket is so cool also works. Then you're not saying I like your jacket. The number of people here who can't give a compliment responsibly without being seen as a creep is astounding. Go touch grass. You did great giving that LPT thumbs up. Yeah, seems risky unless you yourself are an attractive person or know them very well. A safer bet that got no one in trouble would be cool jacket. Where'd you get it? Conversation icebreaker with no you-he-she personification. Even better, you make that jacket look good. LPT personal observations and questions are intrusive and can be unintentionally hurtful. Therefore, they have always been against good manners which help people get along without slights, intentional and otherwise. From an HR standpoint, stick to complimenting the jacket at the workplace. Last thing I want to deal with is someone complaining that employee 1 was checking me out and said that I look great and it makes me uncomfortable. Then the person usually responds back to me, I have a boyfriend. What if they don't look good in the jacket and I just like the jacket? Do I lie to them to make them feel good? Or just not pay a compliment at all? Here's my issue with your suggestion. I'm sick of people blowing smoke up each other's asses. You're not doing it to make the other person feel better. That's what you tell yourself, BC. You are really doing it to boost your own ego. Lying to someone under the guise of making them feel good isn't beneficial to anyone. Yeah, no. Compliment them on their jacket, sure. Because they chose to buy that jacket. They chose to wear that jacket. So you are complimenting their sense of style and the choice they made. That is harmless and most people would find that to be flattering. Compliment the things people have control over, not the things they don't. Absolutely disagree. I like your jacket compliments a person's sense of style and taste. That's something they work on and cultivate. You look great in that jacket compliments a person's physical appearance. Something that for most people is a function of genes and inheritance. Not something they worked on and cultivated. I think the second version is only superior if you are specifically complimenting someone's physique, as that is something a person works on. Complimenting physical appearance, especially to people you barely know, can come across as crass or shallow. This should be called How to Get Called into the HR Office 101 Tears of Joy. How did over 1,300 people upvote this idiot? My typical response, thank you. But I don't recall asking your opinion. Unsolicited comments on a person's appearance are problematic if it isn't a date or your partner. As a woman, please know. This takes the compliment into flirty, creepy territory. My immediate thought when hearing you look great in that jacket is dreading that they'll follow it up with you look better without it. Only do this with your friends. And even then, if you are friends, there are much better ways to compliment them than this. As a guy, if I started complimenting women this way, I'd be considered a creep pretty quickly. This is bad advice and is going to make a lot of women uncomfortable. From experience last week, even this can be iffy. We had a male employee compliment a pantsuit with one of our employees. He said that pantsuit is amazing. Where can my wife find something like that? He was fired for unwanted compliments. This is not the first time this has happened at just this company I've worked for. That jacket looks great. Pulls gun out. Hand it over. In under 60 seconds. What if you like the jacket but don't think it looks great on someone? I'd rather not lie, lol.